But we're going to begin with Hurricane Debby making landfall just moments ago. The massive and slow-moving Category 1 storm could bring historic rain and flooding as it stalls over several states along the Atlantic coast. Our team tracking everything from the path to the evacuations and the chaos for travelers. Ginger starts us off in the storm zone in Madeira Beach, Florida. Good morning to you, Ginger.
Hey, good morning, Robin. We have been getting crushed by these outer bands, these waves from the Gulf of Mexico just roiling up and over the parking lot here at one of these beaches covered in water. The coastal flooding, a huge deal. We also want to tell you that as this storm just made landfall in Steinhatchee, Florida, so right there in the Big Bend, there are much broader impacts. So tornado watches go all the way up to Savannah this morning for these whipping winds. Hurricane warnings up to Valdosta, Georgia. This is day one of an entire week that we'll be talking about potentially historic Debby.
This morning, Hurricane Debby tearing into the Big Bend of Florida's Gulf Coast as a Category 1 hurricane. Life-threatening storm surge and inundating rains near the eye. Michael Paluska from our Tampa affiliate WFTS is in Cross City.
This is Cross City in Dixie County. We're about 20 miles from the coast, and we're now in the eye wall of Hurricane Debby. We're just now starting to see this finally come in from the southeast with all of these bands and stinging rain.
But even those outer bands dropping up to 10 inches of rain already and pushing water at the coast. Cars in Clearwater submerged.
Waters are rising.
In Fort Myers Beach, this street swallowed as far as the eye could see. The flooding barreling into buildings. Officers driving through and firefighters wading in to make a water rescue. And a stunning rescue off the coast of Boca Grande as Debby passed by. Air crews rescued 2 boaters who were missing since Saturday. Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina all now in a state of emergency as Debby will barely crawl through the southeast.
With max sustained winds of 80 miles per hour, storm surge is still the immediate threat for the next couple of hours, and we'll be taking on water here on the southwest side of Florida all day. But I want to show you 6 to 10 feet still possible. Let's move on to what will be the biggest story throughout the week, and that is the very painstakingly slow progression of this storm. And that's why you see that path kind of broaden out and almost just sit there, making a circle all the way through Saturday morning as it becomes a depression or low again. So we'll time it out. Savannah, tonight through tomorrow morning. You stick with those bands all the way through. That's Thursday, 1:30 a.m. The onshore flow in Charleston could be devastating because if you pair coastal floods where you push the water toward the coast with 10 to 20 inches of rain, you will have history-making flooding. We could easily see state numbers surpassed in Georgia or South Carolina. We could see up to 30 inches locally. Michael will be talking about this one all week, and unfortunately, we'll be moving up the coast with it.
And we know you got us covered on that, Ginger. You'll be bringing that to us. Thank you so much for that.